Good day, folks. Today is Sunday, the 22nd of June, 2025. I'm your host, Kenny Williamson of Magic Today from magiciansandmagic.com. Let's get on with the news. Well, first up, we have an article on Marc DeSouza, which many of you in the magic world will know, from childhood hobby to house of magic. And it's quite an interesting article. It's in Chestnut Hill Local. Talks about about Marc DeSouza a bit. At 5 years old, he saw a magician do tricks at a party and was mesmerized. Age 8, he was hosting magic shows for neighborhood children. Age 12, he was staging children parties, charging $15 with a business card, and he was called Mark D and Company. Used doves, birds, parakeets, and so on. He's performed twice on Penn and Teller's Fool Us. And the venue building at 101 S Eastern Road sat vacant for 2.5 years. Before that, it was the Glenside Bank and Trust Company. And he started the House of Magic on September the 24th, 2024. Live shows began April the 3rd, 2025. Performances are scheduled for Friday and Saturday nights with a Saturday afternoon slate of family-orientated shows. Main theatre holds 103 comfortable seats. A second, much smaller theatre in the building has 25 seats for close-up magic. 8 years ago, two friends of mine, Marty Martin and Danny Archer, opened Smoke and Mirrors, a magic venue in Huntingdon Valley. They asked me to be a part of it, so I helped them. That got me thinking about opening the theatre I dreamed of as a child. I've been collecting hundreds of posters of magic acts since I was in my early 20s and now have a place to house them. Martin and Archer closed Smoke and Mirrors at the end of last year and now produce shows and private events at the House of Magic. And it's going to expand into magic lessons and so on when they finish all the buildings. So definitely give them a look up, houseofmagicpa.com. And let us talk a little bit about the I.B.M convention, which is in Houston in July. And that is from the 9th of July through to July the 12th in the Royal Sonesta Galleria. Tickets are $25. The International Brotherhood of Magicians annual convention will include performances, competitions, and magical camaraderie. It's got some of the public performances at the Magic Convention is Zabrecki Magic and Comedy Show, the Really Big Magic Show, Banquet Dinner and Magic Show, International Close-Up Magic Show, Magic and Evening of Wonder. And obviously there is the competition. So that is on from the 9th to the 12th, Houston, Texas. Next up, we have magician Oscar Munoz in San Antonio at the Magic Saloon performing this week. Here's a little bit of that clip.
That's right, magician Oscar Munoz and Mia Martinez are here from the Magic Saloon. Welcome, both of you. Another week of fun planned, right?
Oh, yes. We have magic shows 7 days a week and a new magician every single week. World-class magicians from all around the world come to our theater, and family-friendly magic shows, 5 stars all the way around. Mm-hmm. Then there's lots to do if you show up early to the magic show as well. So we do have a bar area that serves magical mocktails, a cotton candy machine that's kind of a secret.
It's so cool the way you get the cotton candy.
Definitely. You were there a couple of weeks ago, so you got to see it firsthand. We also have self-serve popcorn, a scavenger hunt that takes you to our Did you press that?
No.
No, you didn't get close to?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't looking. Oh.
Okay.
What's that?
Oh, I know what's happening. So our scavenger hunt revolves around the ghost of Billy in our theater. Oh, Billy's the trigger word here. I can turn this off, though. Magic Saloon. Yes. So
Billy, huh?
Yes.
Anyway, you get the idea. And we have basically a GoFundMe request from a magician performing at FISM. Sam Hurst is looking for support to enable him to represent Team Great Britain. He is obviously doing street magic. Sam Hurst was picked by the Magic Circle to compete in what are often referred to as the Magic Olympics. He has a long-standing career entertaining children and families and was awarded UK Family Entertainer of the Year in 2019. With the event fast approaching, Sam needs some help covering the costs of travel and accommodation. He's looking for donations on his GoFundMe page. He needs £700 at the time of writing. He has raised over 200. So after you've supported the site, you can support him. We have an article, The Untold Story of Màgic Andreu, whatever, 45 years ago. Magic has been invited on a RAC1 and has explained how it all started. This is catalunya.cat, the website. Is that right? Yeah, excatalunya.cat. When Francisco Andreu, better known as Màgic Andreu, recently said, 45 years ago, I left everything behind and started doing magic on the Rambla. A few could have imagined the personal and professional impact of that choice. From that moment on, a career linked to magic would be born. It was 1979. He was 31. He left his previous life, which included dog training and a passion for skiing, to dedicate himself entirely to street magic on the Rambla in Barcelona. So I'm going to put the link to that article below for you to read. Now, next up, I'm not actually sure how I feel about this, but it is a press release that's been sent out. So let me ask you, tell me what you think in the comments. Los Angeles Tribune launches Global Magicians Hall of Fame to honor magic's legends and unsung architects of all. A first of its kind news and media global hall rewriting history to immortalize innovators, educators, and unsung heroes behind magic's greatest moments. So what that is they are launching a Global Magicians Hall of Fame. Okay. First international platform created to honor not only the world's most celebrated magicians, but also the innovators, educators, and behind the scenes architects who have shaped the very essence of magic for generations. Unlike traditional recognition programs created from within the industry, the Global Magicians Hall of Fame was born from an outsider's lens, ensuring a fresh, unbiased, and culturally significant view of the art of magic's true builders, those whose fingerprints are on every gasp, standing ovation, and child-eyed wonder. And then there's going to be a historic inaugural induction ceremony, and so on. So I'm going to put the link for that. Have a look through it and let me know what you think. Because straight while they're doing that, it then launches into a legacy partner opportunity. So in other words, they're immediately, it's not just the Hall of Fame. You can become a partner, and obviously you'll have to pay to get access to different things. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. Let me know what you think. Then we have a preview on this year's Ventfest happening. Ventfest is at the Tivoli Theatre in Spencer on June the 27th, 28th, and 29th. And this is just a preview. It's a
special guest, and I'm so sorry I used a bad word when I introduced you. Will you ever forgive me?
Yes, you're talking about Steve.
You're right, Steve. I was not talking about you either, but I was talking about the upcoming Ventriloquist Festival, Ventfest as it's called, right?
Correct.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's an international festival. Actually, this year we're bringing in two international performers, Melissa Graham from Panama and Darren Carr from Australia.
Oh, wow.
Darren is the #1 corporate entertainer in all of Australia, #1 comedian, great performer.
Does he talk with an accent?
Yes.
Oh, well, that might bring me out. You know, there's nothing better than an Australian accent.
Okay.
No, and all.
She's getting a bit frisky there, but you get the idea. So that's for obviously all ventriloquists already know about Ventfest. That's the dates I gave earlier. And Piff the Magic Dragon will be in Lynn at 8 p.m. at the Lynn Auditorium. I think it is the 27th. Yeah, now I've lost where it was. Yes, his Lynn debut is set for June the 27th. He basically was saying that his tour shows are completely different to the show that he does in Vegas. So if you're in the area, enjoy the show. Another magician comedian Jim Barron is performing at Antwerp Library. Prepare for an evening of laughter and amazement as magician and comedian Jim Barron brings his one-of-a-kind show to the Antwerp Branch Library Monday, June the 23rd at 6 p.m. He's a seasoned entertainer with over 35 years of experience performing across the country. Known for blending hilarious comedy with mind-bending illusion, he has a gift of captivating audiences of all ages. That is on. There's an online audition for performers, circus, magicians, musicians, You have to join the premium on the site, so I'll put the link below. But basically, it's an online audition for performers, Paradise City 2025-26, Republic of Korea. So I'm sure you would be able to source out where that is in any event. We've just did the Busan International Magic Festival. Well, I just put it on the site. So go look at that, Busan International Magic Festival, and you'll find links that you can go and look around for Korean people that you know in Korea. Then I thought I would just, there's two events happening. Doc Eason, this is in the Aspen Daily News at Limelight Hotel, Snowmass. Every Tuesday you can see Doc Eason at that hotel. And on the, you can see him as well. Why am I stuck? On Mondays at the Heathers Snowmass, also in Snowmass. And that is on Mondays. So it's the Mondays and the Tuesdays. He's the chap that you would all know, and his Anniversary Waltz, a magic trick that you all know. He's one of the inventors of that. So enjoy that. If you're in the area, definitely go watch him. Great magician. Then FM, Money and Finance, excuse me, Finance Monthly, have estimated David Copperfield's net worth, was that gross worth? Anyway, that he's worth at 1 billion empire revealed. His net worth in 2025 is officially estimated 1 billion. That's not a typo. Annual earnings, blah, 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 blah. So they say read more. I suspect, I don't know where they get these figures from, so I don't know how much you can trust it, but that's what a lot of people are interested in, this type of thing. So I'll put the link for the article for you. Well, that will be all from me today, folks. So have a lovely rest of the, beginning of the week, and enjoy. And we will chat again soon. If you have anything to send me an information, or send me anything you want on Kenny at magiciansandmagic.com. Chat with you soon. Good luck.